John Catsimatidis joining me now, sitting right next to me here in New York City. Okay, if Mamdani wins, and I think he's going to win, you and I have argued about this many times, if and when he wins, do you expect a mass exodus from New York?
I expect that 1% of that pay the 48% of the taxes, I believe that 1%, maybe 20% of them, 25% of them, will find a way to exit maybe 185 days a year.
Yeah, that's right. They'll exit, go someplace else, establish residence, maybe in Florida, for example, and they could still spend 185 days a year in New York City and not pay New York City taxes.
Come to their favorite restaurants in New York for a few times a year.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not going to leave. Let's see what happens with Jack Citarelli in New Jersey. I might have to go only across the bridge.
Okay. Well, you have said that if Mamdani wins and he opens these grocery stores, government-run grocery stores, that you'll close your stores. You run Gristedes, I think.
Well, it's very hard to compete with City Hall.
But you're not going to close your stores, are you?
We don't want to. But let's see what happens. I still don't think that, I'm still praying we're going to have a long day today. A lot of common sense people are coming out to vote. And I still think, I think God saved America by putting in President Trump. God saved the free world by having President Trump. God's going to save New York somehow.
You're getting religious on us. I didn't know that.
Well, President Trump is behind us. So what does that tell you? He takes no prisoners.
Let's move on. Even some Democrats are speaking against Mamdani. Watch this.
Someone asked me before, is Zoran Mamdani the future of the Democratic Party? I said, no, he's the future of the Democratic Socialist Party. He's not a Democrat, and I'm a Democratic capitalist, not a Democratic socialist. And the Democrats need to get back to our basic message of fighting for the middle class and the people who aspire to the middle class, to focus on the economic issues that made our country strong and made the Democratic Party the party of working families.
Seems to me, John, that the Democrats have already surrendered leadership of the party to the left.
Well, that's a big challenge. The common sense Democrats have to put their foot down and say we're not going to allow the Socialist Party to take over the Democratic Party, and that's what they're trying to do. There's a lot of tough Democrats out there that say it's not going to happen, but it's going to take time. Let's see what happens today, because what happens if Mamdani wins tonight, he not only takes the city, but everybody in New York State has kissed his ring. So he takes the city and the state, and which is a disaster for New York State. And at what point does it blow up? If 25% of the 1% move out, and the taxes are no longer here,
you got a problem.
Who's going to pay the pensions?
You got a real problem.
And don't forget, the working class people, the Teamsters, et cetera, they're voting for Donald Trump.
Hope springs eternal in New York City, does it not? John, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
You're going to have a big day. Before we leave you, Tom, yes. If Mamdani wins, what impact on Wall Street and stock prices?
Nothing for more than a day. Maybe there'll be a little weakness for a day, but it's not going to impact earnings in the long term, and earnings drive stock prices.
Got it. Thank you.